Hello my wonderful royals and welcome to my YouTube channel Brick K-Pop Reacts, and today we are doing the incredible Twice once again, and I'm continuing my Formula of Love album reaction. It is part 2 of the album reaction. I of course did part 1 yesterday and released it yesterday, so please do check that out if you've not already. I covered the first well, technically tracks 2 till to 8, so I skipped Scientist because I've already reacted to that on the channel via the MV. So I did tracks 2 up until track 8, and today I will be doing track 9 to the end of the album. So that is the plan today. I've been chomping at the bit to get the chance to record the second part of the album reaction today, because of course, like, listening to the first half yesterday, I absolutely loved it. As you will know if you watched that first part, I absolutely adore this album already, so I'm hugely excited at the thought of reacting to another 7 songs today and hearing another 7 songs from this incredible group and this incredible album. So I genuinely cannot wait for this. If you're new here, hello. If you're a Twice fan, if you are a Once, please do check out my previous Twice reactions, including of course the part 1 of this album reaction, and indeed my Scientist MV reaction as well. But I do have a bunch of other Twice reactions on the channel as well, aside from that, as follow me on my Twice journey thus far. They are now my alt group, of course, so naturally there are loads of reactions on the channel to them, so please do check those out and catch up on that journey. And of course guys, if you enjoy this reaction, please drop us a like, drop us a comment, and of course subscribe to my lovely self. Join the royal family, become a royal yourself if you do enjoy what I do. If you do enjoy these reactions of mine, then naturally, of course, the easiest way to support me is to hit that subscribe button. I am currently on the road to 40k subscribers, so any help towards that wonderful next milestone would be fantastic. I also do want to plug my Patreon very quickly, guys, because it is Twice heavy at the moment. So I want to plug it on all my Twice reactions, because there is Twice content coming on there. I have just released the first episode of 16. I will be watching the entirety of that series over on the Patreon, exclusively on the Patreon, to finally see the creation of my alt group. So that's on there. I've just posted episode 1, and I will also be doing Time to Twice very soon on the Patreon as well, as a monthly thing as well. So there is a lot of Twice stuff on there at the moment, and it is very cheap. It is donation based, so you can basically pay whatever you want to get hold of all that content. It can be as cheap as you want it to be, minimum of £1. So if you do enjoy what I do and you think, you know what, I want more, then the Patreon is a wonderful place to find it. So please do check it out if you're interested. That would be incredible, and of course it supports me in my ultimate dream of making this my full-time job and doing this as my whole thing, which is what I want to do ultimately. So any support on the Patreon would be fantastic in terms of helping me achieve that wonderful goal. But with all that being said, guys, we are just going to get straight into this thing, because I can't possibly wait any longer to finally check out part 2 of this wonderful album. Today it is Twice time. Let's do this! So once again, this is Twice with Formula of Love. Part 1 did of course end with track number 8, which was Espresso, so naturally part 2 will start with track number 9, which is called Rewind. Zati Farhani has once again provided us with a wonderful lyric video for this, so thank you to that wonderful person. This is Rewind. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready. Part 2. Again, it starts with these gorgeous, gorgeous vocals. Oh, Naomi. They make me giddy. They make me so excited inside. Oh, I love Mina's voice. It's so like light and sweet and fairy-like. I adore it. Oh, Sana. My girl. Oh, it's like smooth R&B style. Oh, I love this. Change of pace. I like it. Oh. Oh, chewy. Chewy. I love this. I love the fact that it's such a, like I say, a change of pace. It's slowed it right down. It's brought the mood right down into this like just slow, lovely R&B flavour. I love the vocals taking centre stage, which I adore. I like the fact, because it's a thing, isn't it, about there's a whole thing about Neon like starting Twice songs. But to be fair, and this, because I've noticed this on this album as well when I've seen Neon starting them, and I talked about it in part 1 about like the power of the openings to these songs and how they draw you in immediately. And a lot of times it is a vocal that does that. And this is, I think, why Neon starts so many of Twice's songs, because she's fucking good at it. She's good at just giving you that immediate vocal that just pulls you in. I'm part of that song as soon as she starts. It's wonderful. It really is. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. Oh, smooth as silk. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. Oh, that piano. That piano. Oh. Stay up. They just nail whatever they do. They just nail it. Whatever they do, they nail it. The vocals. I'm gonna say it again. The vocals. Just fucking stunning. I mean, all these girls have such nice voices. Like, all of them. They all shine in a song like this. They really do. I love the fact it's quite a nice place to start, actually. Obviously, there wasn't really a purpose to where I ended, other than the fact that it ended up being 7 songs for part 1, 7 songs for part 2. That's why I stopped the reaction when I did at track 8. But actually, it's worked out quite nice, because now I'm in this like wonderful zone. Like, coming in and this song being the first song, I feel just so like relaxed. Like, it's proper just brought me down into this awesome, wonderful place. I feel so happy with myself. Absolutely incredible. I will say that like this kind of song isn't one that's necessarily going to stick with me in terms of like on re-listens and things. It probably won't be one of those ones that I constantly re-listen to, because I tend to not go for those kind of slower style songs, those slower kind of R&B style songs. However, I still fucking love it, especially first listen. It's just so wonderful to listen to, the vocals and everything. Like, I prefer up-tempo stuff generally, but I still massively appreciate songs like this, and especially when you've got girls like this, girls like the Twice girls, just nailing these vocals. It's just stunning to listen to. It's wonderful to listen to. It's heaven to the ears. I love it. It's wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. Good start, girls. I say good start. Good halfway point. I don't know. I don't know anymore. And now we are going to move on to track number 10, and it is called Cactus. So this is track number 10. It is called Cactus, and this one I do know some bits and bobs about. So this one was written by Gio, was it not? I believe. I don't know if it was solely written by Gio. I think it was, as far as I know. I know some of you guys were mentioning that in the comments on my part 1 reaction. So thank you to those people. But I think I had heard something about Gio being involved with Cactus before. I just didn't know to what degree necessarily. And I think, from what I've heard, right, Gio wrote this about her cactus dying. I think like the death of her cactus is the whole story behind this song, which is a little bit mental, but I love it. So yeah, Cactus. Let's do it. A lot of people have said they love this song though, so. Is this going to be a really emotional song about Cactus? Is that what I'm about to hear? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that piano. Love it. Oh, Gio. Oh my god. Save it. Oh, there's vocals, mate. Oh, that little "I'll be fine." This is what I mean about Mina, man. Mina is a fucking star because she just comes in with these vocals and just stops you dead. I mentioned this in my part 1 reaction. I love it when Mina comes in. It's like, I think they do it deliberately because they know she's got that voice that kind of just stuns you. Just like, it's that immediate stunning effect because she has such that light, bright voice. It wasn't as kind of light there. It felt a bit kind of fuller there. But she has such a sweet voice, and like as soon as it comes in, it just stops me dead. So they give her these lines that just like come in and just get you immediately. That I'll be fine. I don't know if she'll be doing it after every chorus, but hits me right here. Hits me right here. Oh my god. Fucking hell. The fact that this is about a cactus is insane. It's a gorgeous song. Such an absolutely stunning, wonderful song. I love it so much. Like, again, it's got that kind of chilled out, it's slower. But this isn't the kind of, like, when I say like I'm not as into the slow songs, this kind of thing is a bit different because it's a bit grander. When I say the slow song, I mean more kind of slow without much in the way of an instrumental, or if it's got that sort of, you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, when it's just like a slow song with not much to it other than just gorgeous vocals and I hope some of you know what I mean. But this kind of thing I really love. This feels more kind of ballady. I really love that the chorus is gorgeous. The chorus is gorgeous. It, like, instrumental and vocals, just both the combination is wonderful. Lyrically, it's gorgeous, even though it's about a cactus. I can't compute those two things together. The fact that this is a wonderful, emotional, stunning song, and it's about a cactus. I can't. My mind doesn't want to put those two things together. But it's fucking stunning. The fact that Gio has the talent to write a song like this about a cactus is insane. Fucking hell. What would she write if she was writing about a human being? Or like an animal or something, you know what I mean? Like, she must really care about this cactus, and I respect that. I respect that. Absolutely wonderful. Oh my god. Oh my god, Mina. Stop it. Don't stop it. Carry on, please. I don't mean it. Back on the instrumental, that little plinkiness. Oh my god, this piano work. So simple but effective. This chorus, mate. Oh my god, I love this. Oh my god. Oh, oh, fucking Nayeon, man. Nayeon's voice. The way she ends that line there, the way she just flicks it. I love it when singers do that. When they just like flick their voice at the end, so it does that kind of thing at the end. I can't fucking do it. I can't sing for the life of me. But here, like here, that flick at the end is just so gorgeous. I love it when they do that. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry over a cactus. Legit. Oh, flipping out. I can't deal with that. I can't. It's so stunning. My god. This album's quite eclectic in a lot of ways. Like, in the way... It's got a lot of different... Because I thought after the first few tracks, I was heavily assuming that it was going to be quite... I was talking about it in my part one reaction. I kind of thought there was a bit of a trend in the way it flowed, and you know, it felt like it was going for that kind of retro-ish, you know, old school kind of vibe throughout the... It just felt very like the first few tracks felt very cohesive, and then it's kind of... It's changed it up. Like, it doesn't feel like it's completely off the wall mental. Like, it doesn't feel like that. Like, it's just a load of different stuff. But I like the fact that it's very... I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's still a structure there, and it feels like you're going on a journey with this album. It does feel like there's a journey there. There's the path. There's it does flow really nicely, but it does switch it up, and it does change its kind of... But there's almost like sections to this album, aren't there? You know, like those first few songs, and then kind of a middle bit, and it just feels like there's sort of sections to this. And these last two have been really nice. They fit really nice together. I like the way this album is. Someone mentioned in the comments, actually, I wish I could remember the name now. I apologise that I can't. But someone mentioned that the way that this album is put together physically, in terms of where the tracks are placed, works really well, and I agree with that. Like, just the songs, just the way they've placed them works really well. Like, they complement each other very well. And this is an example of that. This is, oh my god, it's such a stunning song. I absolutely adore this. I really do. And like I say, I just feel so like relaxed right now. I feel so relaxed and like slightly emotional, not gonna lie. Slightly emotional. I want to cry about Cactus right now, but I just feel so like relaxed and chilled, and oh, just I love this fucking album. I love this album. I really do. Like, I don't think it's not as bombastic as like Eyes Wide Open was. Like, it's not as kind of in your face and explosive as that one. Like, it's a bit more kind of chilled out, and you know, I know some people have said that it doesn't really excite them as much, which I understand, because I think that's part of the style of this album. But I don't see it as a bad thing. I still really enjoy this album. I still really like what it's going for. It is very different to that one, however. Eyes Wide Open, like, listen to them next to each other. It's going to be intriguing in terms of which one do I prefer. I think generally that's going to take some beating, to be honest, because that album is fucking fantastic. But even so, I absolutely love this. It's very different, but I love it all the same. Absolutely wonderful. And now we are going to move on to track number 11, I believe. And this one is called Push and Pull. So this is Twice, of course, with Push and Pull, and this is the first of what I assume to be 3 effectively subunit songs, where you've got 3 members in each track. And I was aware that these were coming, because I had heard about them, and I've heard good things about them as well. So this is Push and Pull. This is Gio, Sana and Dayon, which is a fantastic combination. I'm sure all of them are going to be fantastic combinations, but this is also a fantastic combination. Also, before we begin, by the way, I do want to give massive props to Gio for that last song as well. I didn't really mention it at the end of Cactus, but I want to give massive props to Gio in terms of the lyrics for that song, because of course she did write it and it was just beautifully written. The lyrics were utterly gorgeous. I didn't catch all of them. I need to go read them again, I think, and get a grasp on them. But just absolutely wonderful. Gio's, the talents never end. The talents never end with this girl. Absolutely wonderful. This is Push and Pull. Let's do it. Oh, I'm excited. A little subunit job. Go away, Splitgate. I'm interested. Oh. Oh, again, it's got that like old school retro feel. I love it. Disco. Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh, shit. Yes, please. Oh my god. God, so just when you think it's got you to this stage where you're relaxed and wonderful, and you've had these slower songs that brought you right down, they like bring you straight back up with this fucker, don't they? Jesus Christ. I want to get up and dance again now. Utterly wonderful. Oh. Flipping out. You know what I need? I need MVs for some of these. Some of you guys in the comments were saying this. We need like an MV for like every single one of these songs, and I agree. I agree. Imagine that MVs to like these kind of songs where it's just got the three members. Imagine this kind of thing, like, you know, sort of disco-y vibe. But for the, I'm here for it. I want to be here for it. If you feel like it, Twice, if you feel like doing it, just do an MV for all of these songs, please. It'd be wonderful. It'd be wonderful. It'd be very appreciative. I am also starting to get worried about this lighting again. I had this issue in part 1 because I'm recording it quite late. I might need to get the lamp going again. I'm going to set it up. Give me a second. And there you have it, guys. Through the power of editing, I have put a lamp on. And no time has passed, seemingly. But obviously it has. I'm not magic. You know what I mean? So yeah, I've got a lamp light on now. It's annoying. It's really annoying when it hits this time of the year, and like the time frame in which I can record without having to rely on lamps and stuff just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. It's so fucking irritating to hit like 4 o'clock or whatever it is now and have to put a lamp on. It's fucking painful. I want summer back. I want it back now. Go. Looking up. Hang on. We're not coming in the middle of the day. I'm not having it. We need to respect Dion. we need to go to the start of the rap. Like a Santa rap. My bias is doing a rap. Santa. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it? That was fun. I'll get that again. Fucking hell. Oh my god, I'm a mess. How good is this? Ooh. Oh, I need more Santa rap in my life. More! Give me more! That vocal. Sunny killed me. She kills me. I can't deal. This vocal is... here. Oh my god, she breaks me. I love this bit. I love this bit. Yeah. Oh. Funky! It's funky, people! Again! You know, I don't need to bring the word funky back because Twice are doing it for me. Twice are doing it for me. I don't even need to worry about it. The word funky will be brought back by Twice. I just need to start saying it in the songs. Because that's what these songs are. They are funky. Funky fresh. Yeah, with a little rap. These little Santa bits, I can't get over it. I can't deal with them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking hell.
People with ADHD save 10 hours studying with a
Jesus Christ.
But no, by all means.
What are you? What? Speechify.
Save a few seconds.
I have to do a lot of reading for my job, you know, emails, reports, write-ups, but sometimes reading can get really...
Wait, hang on. What? Is it trying to make me feel bad for skipping out? Is that what's... Because I wasn't paying attention then properly. Something about ADHD and skipping ads. I don't... Well, I'm going to skip it though, because I want to. I'm not subjecting my YouTube audience to an entire advert for no reason. I mean, to be fair, my YouTube audience gets enough adverts thrown in the face, just like I do. So, you know, I don't need any more. Bloody hell. This fucking album. This flipping album, man. Just incredible. Absolutely incredible. That was another absolutely stunning song. Another funky masterpiece. These three girls. Like, I feel like we need more Twice subunits. I want more Twice subunits in my life. Because we never had any, like, as far as I'm aware at least, no, like, official Twice subunits that have ever come out and done songs and stuff. But have they done, like, these kind of things in albums before? Because there's still quite a lot of Twice albums I haven't checked out at this point. Have they done, like, this kind of subunity songs in albums before? I'm trying to think now. I don't think they have on the ones I've checked out yet, as far as I'm aware. From what I can remember. But yeah, I absolutely love this. Absolutely love it. Fucking wonderful. Wonderful. Now we're going to move on to the next one. Just track number 12. It's called Hello. So this is the next kind of subunit song on the album. It is called Hello. It does feature Nayeon, Momo and Chaeyoung, which is another wonderful combination. I don't think there's a bad combination you could get in this group, let's be honest. Every single combination you could imagine would be a wonderful combination. But nevertheless, it is a wonderful combination, so I'm going to say it's a wonderful combination. Oh, my heart's going to stop. Fucking hell. Nayeon, Momo and Chaeyoung. Look at the teaser images. I mean, the teaser images alone. Lyric video by Jaduki. Okay. I can't go with this. It's a good job I didn't do the whole album in one go. I wouldn't have survived it. I would not have survived it. Go away, Among Us! For fuck's sake, no one invited you. Wait, hang on. Fucking hang on. Hang on. What? Let me process this. Let me attempt to process this. This is me processing. I'm gonna break. What? Wait. Oh, fuck you. What the fuck? I wasn't ready for this. This is what's good about the song placement in this album, because this fucker comes out of nowhere. This comes out of nowhere. I was not ready for this shit. And it just makes it that much more incredible, because we've not heard anything like this on the album so far. So to suddenly turn up and have this thrown at you, my brain can't process that at all. I tried it and you saw the results on my face. It didn't go well. Jesus fucking Christ. The thing is, you've got this like gorgeous like rap bit, and then it goes into this absolutely stunning, what I assume to be a pre-chorus from Neon, which I'm gonna have to rewind because I wasn't ready for that either. I was still trying to process the start of this song, and then this fucking pre-chorus comes in. Right, rewind a bit. Jesus fucking Christ. We'll get this Neon gorgeousness. The whole start of this, oh my god, this song. Right. Oh my god, they're killing it. Oh my god. Oh, Cheung's voice. We need to hear that more. Singing. Was that the chorus? I'm so confused, but I love it so much. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm broken! You broke me twice! You destroyed me! You tore me up into little pieces and thrown me away. Fucking Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh Jesus, these three are killing it. Absolutely killing it. I mean, you expect it from Cheung. I'm not surprised about that. Momo, Neon. These verses, man, they are slaughtering them. Absolutely slaughtering them. But in a good way. I mean that in a good way. Fucking hell. Unbelievable. Even Songy can't deal with it. Even Songy can't deal with it. She's falling off. She's flipping falling off. She's giving up. I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you. Oh, Sana. Sana can't deal with it. She's falling off. It's all happening. Right. This is ridiculous. Right, go. so good. Oh. Hey, hey. Oh, this is breaking my brain, and it feels wonderful. Hey. Momo, mate, is slaying it. Oh my fucking Christ. I can't even process it. I can't even fucking process it. Oh, Songy, mate, calm down. I've lost blue tack here. Right, I'm gonna nick a bit from here. This is resourcefulness, this is. I'm not gonna get some new blue tack, I'm gonna use what I've already got. Resourceful. Right, Songy, I know it's hard. Mate, but just try and stay up. Please don't fall off. They've been falling off loads recently, I don't know why. I mean, I understand it now, because they're trying to deal with this, just like I am. I mean, wow. Wow. Just utterly incredible. Just to see these three girls just going at it like that is just wonderful. That sounds worse than I meant it. You know what I mean? Just stop. Stop right now. Whatever you're thinking right now about what I just said, stop it. Just absolutely wonderful. All three girls just utterly killed it. Utterly killed it. To hear them all doing that, just like hard hitting, just rap. Those verse lines, the I'm litty yo and all that shit. They just fucking slaughtered it. They killed it, and that's why I couldn't deal with it. It's not just the fact they were doing it, the fact that they were doing it so well. And I was looking at these fierce as fuck teaser images at the same time, and it's just a combination that just perfection. Like Nayeon's staring into my soul, Momo's giving me that wink, Chaeyoung's got this like just badass like look on her face with the hearts on her cheek, and I can't deal with that in my face and what I'm hearing as well at the same time. Just the combination is just too much. It's fucking too much. Oh, that was incredible. Right, we are going to move on because that took me far too long to get through. We are going to move on to track number 13, which is the final subunit song, 132. So this is the penultimate proper B-side on the album. I will be doing two more after this, which is the final song and then the remix of Scientist. In terms of like actual, proper B-sides, as it were, this is the penultimate one. It is, of course, the final subunit song. And it is Jonghyun, Mina and Shui. Again, wonderful combination, as would always be the case. Whatever combination you choose, and it is 1-3-2, which, it's the wrong order, let's be honest. I don't know what, I'm assuming there's a meaning for that. Imagine that, if actually they've just fucked it up. They just somehow wanted to do 1-2-3 and fucked it up when they were, I don't know, putting in the official title, the name of the track. They just got it wrong. So it's stuck, and now it's 1-3-2. I'm assuming that's not the case. This is that. I'm expecting some, I don't know, I mean, this is a vague prediction, but we've had something that's like, funky and like retro and that kind of style for the first one. We've had the hard-hitting, badass, girl crushy, rappy thing with Hello. So I'm kind of thinking this might be, especially with the members involved, maybe something cutesy or more like, I don't know, fairy tale-y or like that kind of vibe. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. No. No, I don't think that's going to be the vibe here. But that vocal from Nina was stunning. It's got a bit of like a reggae vibe. A little bit. Reggae kind of Latino, that kind of. Oh, oh. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god, imagine the performance. Imagine a live performance of this. Please, give it me. I fucking love this. I fucking love this. This second half might be better than the first half of the album. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, Chewy. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, I'm in love. Oh no. The song needs to finish. It needs to finish. The song needs to finish. The song needs to finish because I need to go on the floor. I need to go on the floor. I'll see you in a minute. Fucking hell. Oh my god. I've gone fucking loopy. I've gone absolutely loopy. I feel like I'm on something. I'm high on twice. I'm high on twice. That's what I am right now. There's no other way of putting it. Okay. Oh, just fucking shit. Yeah, I was looking. Right, tell you something. Right, I was looking at. I mean, first of all, teaser images are gorgeous. Generally. Also, how is that the first time I've been on the floor in this reaction? How is that possible? I don't know how. I don't know how I've survived this long. I feel like just on the last two songs alone, I could have been on the floor 3 or 4 times. Easily. I don't know how I avoided it. What was I going? Yeah, I was looking at the teaser images, right, as I was watching it. I kept looking over at Chewy. And I kept thinking about her performing these live. Like all 3 of them perform this live, and Chewy especially, like performing this song live. And like, I kept looking over it. She's coming for my bias. I tell you that right now. She's coming hard for my bias, and this is a problem because I've got Santa's now my only bias. But twice bias situation is all over the shop, all over the fucking place. Nayeon was my original bias. Then Sana became a bias. Then Daeun became a bias. I had 3 biases. Then I decided, you know what? Actually, I think Sana's overtaken everyone. Like Sana's my number 1 bias, so I had to change it. And I was like, right, Sana's my only bias now because I've got to be honest with myself. If Sana's like technically my favorite member, then she's my bias, right? So Sana became a bias. My sole 1 bias I'm already thinking, like, every time I watch stuff with like Nayeon in it and things, Nayeon especially because she was my original, I'm already thinking, shit, she's gonna bump back up. She's gonna become a bias again. I'm gonna have to change it again. And now Shui is. I was pretty fucking close to announcing it just then. At the end of this song, I was pretty close to saying, you know what, fuck it, Shui's my bias. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna jump the gun. But it's fucking hard. It's hard not to right now. And I know one person in particular that will be very excited about that fact. And you know who you are. You know who you are on my Discord. And there's probably a few others as well. I can't cope with this. I can't fucking cope with this. Any of these songs. This second half of this album might be better than the first half. And that is saying something. That's fucking insane. And the next song on this list is Candy. And I've heard good things about that. It's one of the songs I've heard a lot of good things about. So this is probably going to be a fucking good one as well. It's too much, man. In the best possible way. It's absolutely too much. I can't cope. And now we are going to move on to the final, well, technically the final B-side of the album. It is Candy. So this is Twice with Candy, the final B-side of the album. The lyric video is by Jenduki. Purely because I chose this one purely because it's got the teaser images with all the glasses. They're all wearing glasses and I love it. I feel right now like a boxer on the ropes. You know, like 12th round, just destroyed throughout the entire fight. On the ropes, flipping, just not knowing where he is, just like walking around like he's completely out of it, ready to get knocked the fuck out. That's what I feel like right now. This might finish me off. I'm not ready for it. But I want it so bad, so I'm going to press play.
Like candy, sugar so sweet. That's what it tastes like when you're loving me.
People keep quoting that line on Discord and things. Like candy, sugar so sweet. Oh. Chewy, stop it. Stop it. Please. Oh my god. It's English again. Oh my god. It's just stunning, man. It's just stunning. Sorry, I need to pause it. I for my own fucking well-being, I need to pause it. This song is Candy Sugar So Sweet, isn't it? Isn't it really? Fucking Christ. I can't, I can't anymore with this. I can't do it. I can't do it. Well, I'm desperately trying to like crawl over the line, over the finish line at the end of the album, and it's so fucking hard. My brain's going, no, stop, just give up, mate. You're finished, you're done. I'm like, no, I need to keep going. Also, I love the fact that we have like the Candy trilogy now. The Candy Boy, Candy Pop, and Candy. The Candy trilogy, I love it. Fantastic. Oh, again with the vocals, so sweet. Candy sweet. This song is like me singing about listening to this album. That's what this is. my god, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, it's so like immediately catchy as well. Oh my god, this is one of those songs where I feel like it's the first time listening to it. But I feel like this is like the 10th time I've listened to it. Like I feel like I've listened to this a bunch of times before. It's given me a bit of nostalgia. It's given me like, I don't know. It just feels like a song like I've heard a million times, and it's just like I'm coming home to it. I'm like, yes, I love this song. I'm already singing along to it. It's got that just like catchy nature to the point where you only listen, like you've listened to the half the song and you already feel like you absolutely 100% know it. You can just sing along to it and just vibe to it constantly. Oh, I love it. What an end to the album. Perfect for the end of the album. Oh my god. I adore it. I adore it. Candy sugar so sweet. 10th member. Give me a ring, girls. Fucking hell. What a fucking album. What a fucking album. Perfect end. Perfect end. And I know there's a few left. I know there's like remixes and the Feels versions and stuff. But in terms of like the B-sides, this is the last one. And it's such a perfect ending. Such a perfect ending. Just this wonderful, like, gorgeous, soft, like, lovely song. It's catchy. It sticks in your head. It makes you feel like lovely inside. I just like, I don't fully know, like, you know, like people say like they're vibing to songs. I say it myself. I don't really know what it means necessarily. In essence, I've got, you know, I can roughly translate it, but like this kind of, if I had to give an example of what I mean, I would say listen to this song and whatever you're feeling, that's what I mean by vibing to it. You're just like in that zone and you're just like lost in it. You're like, yeah, absolutely feeling the song. I just loved every second of it. I loved every second of it. It's gorgeous. Absolutely fucking stunning. This group are the best. What more can you say? That's why they're a male group, because they just are. They just are alt. That's what they are. I love them to bits, man. I love them to bits. We have got one more left. I'm going to do the remix to Scientist. But I don't say what. Hang on. So right, okay. I wanted to know because I knew there were 3 songs left, and I knew that one of them was the Feels Korean version, which I was tempted to do, but I thought it's just gonna pad out the reaction. I don't necessarily want that, especially given that it's a song that technically I already know. I do want to listen to the Korean version for sure. But I thought in terms of a reaction, it's not going to be that exciting because I know the song very well. So I thought I'll skip it, and I didn't know what the other one was. I knew it was the Feels, but I didn't know what kind of thing it was. But it is just the Feels. It's just the Feels, the song, which is fair enough. So I thought I'd check that. But yeah, the last one on the list, the final song of the album is Scientist, the Rehab remix. So this is the final song of this wonderful album. It is Scientist, the Rehab remix. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm intrigued about this. I'm intrigued about this. I feel like remixes are always very hit or miss for me. Often. Oh. Oh, I like this. I tell you what, I like this as well. Oh, this song's so good, don't it? This song's so good. Just generally. Oh! This is a good remix. This is a good remix. Yes, I'm feeling it. Yeah, this is. I like this, man. I like this. Oh, this song. This grows on you a lot, this song. Yeah, generally, this song grows on you a lot, I find. And I liked it when I first heard it, but like it was one of those where I had to listen to it again to try and get more of a feel. And even though the second listen was enough to make me go, yeah, this is already growing on me. Like, it's one of those that every time you listen to it, it just sticks to me more and more. I really like this remix. You know what it is about remixes? I feel like the reason why they hit or miss for me is because sometimes you get those remixes that will like change a song to the point where it kind of it ruins the flow of it, and it ruins the mood of it, and the feel of it, and the melody of it, and all that stuff. And obviously it's going to change things. That's what a remix does. It's going to make it sound different and stuff. But like, I like it when it kind of it remixes it, but it keeps the flow. Like, it feels like the same song, where some remixes just completely change it to the point where it just sounds like this isn't that song anymore. Like, it's just, you've completely ruined it, basically. This remix is really good because it feels like the same song, but like enhanced with this wonderful like club vibe, which I absolutely love. I'm feeling it. And when I say enhanced, I don't mean it's better than the original. I just mean like, you know, they've turned it into a club track, and it sounds wonderful. I love it. I love this sort of instrumental bit here as well. It's really nice. This. I'm feeling it. Yes. Rehab, you done good, mate. You know I am, mate. You know I am, Dale. You don't need to ask that. I love the way Cheung says that. I love the way she sings, you got a crush on me. It's such a wonderful. I love that. It gets me every time. Every time I listen to it again. I love that. I mean, it's whole rap, but it sounds so good. Yes, mate. Oh, imagine being in a club and this comes on. Oh, I would love it. I'd love it. Oh my god. Oh, I look. This is such a good remix, mate. I'm into this. It feels wrong to say I might prefer it to the original, but I feel like depending on what mood I'm in, I might prefer listening to this version than the original. You know, if I'm in that kind of more dancey, like clubby type mood in terms of what I want to listen to, I might go for this over the original just because it's such a good remix. Like I say, it keeps the flow of the song, it keeps the rhythm of the song, it keeps the song sounding like the song. But it's just like, dancey. And I love it. I love the vibe of it. Just absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And that song is just an utter banger. It really catches on, that does. And a lot of like recent Twice songs seem to do that, and I don't, because I feel like compared to last year's stuff, like this year's, like with Alcohol Free is another example of these kind of songs that Twice keep coming out with, where it doesn't feel like what you'd expect from a title track necessarily, and it feels a bit different. And some people kind of see that as a negative and kind of see it as like, oh, I wasn't feeling it, like it's not, you know, it's not very exciting or whatever, it's like it's not as bombastic. But I feel like that these kind of songs, like Scientists and Alcohol Free is another one, they grow on you over time. It's one of them that it just takes a while to, like, once you listen to it for a few times, it clicks, something clicks, and you just go, actually, this is fucking awesome. And I love the fact that it's different. I love the fact that it's not what you'd necessarily expect from a typical title track. And I feel like Twice now have the license to do that because they are so big. They now have the license to experiment a bit more with what they put out in terms of title tracks and things. And I love that. I love that they're doing that. And Scientists is such a wonderful song. This is an incredible remix. And this whole album is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Like, I feel like I've gone on such a journey with this album. Like, listening to this whole thing through. And obviously I did it in 2 parts, so it feels like almost a bigger journey than it actually was because I've done it in 2 parts. But I think because there seem to be like different sections to this album, it does feel like a complete journey. It feels like you've been on a complete journey. Like, I'm glad that it switches it up. I'm glad that it takes you to different places. Like, as opposed to like sticking with that initial theme that was going on in the first few songs. Because I mentioned at the time, well, maybe they're going to stick with this, and that's wonderful. But actually, I like the fact that it switched it up. Because, you know, you want that kind of freshness in the album and stuff. You don't want to have the same thing over and over again in terms of the vibe. And like, I like the fact that it switches up when you've got a big album like this. It's all right for a mini album, but like for a full album, I feel like you need that, just, you know, switching it up, changing it up, giving you different things. And they do it so well, and yet it feels so cohesive despite that. It feels like one whole, this album, and I really love it for that. Akon reacts to international hits, including Twice. How incredibly random is that? Fucking Akon. I know, I watched that just because it's so random. It's kind of brilliant. But anyway, aside from that, I tell you what, favourite tracks, I couldn't even begin. I don't know where I'm going. I mean, I kind of said Last Waltz was my favourite of the first half. The second half might be even better for me. There's so many that I can't. I mean, the subunit ones alone are just insane. Hello and 132 especially. Like, I love Push and Pull, but I think Hello and 132 really, really stood out to me. Like, I absolutely love them. Candy was, of course, gorgeous and fantastic. Cactus was about. I love that. Absolutely love that. Just, this album is incredible. Once again, Twice have utterly nailed it, and I'm going to leave it there because I think this second half might actually be longer than the first half. The first part 1 was like 52 minutes. This might be longer, which is insane, but you know what? Twice deserve that time. They deserve that attention because they're so fucking good. And that means so, guys, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you enjoy this reaction, drop us a like, drop us a comment, and of course subscribe to my lovely self. Join the royal family, become a royal yourself. Please do get in those comments, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the second half of the album. That'd be fantastic, or indeed all of it if you've not already commented on my first part. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'll see you next time, guys, for the next one. Sange, I love you all. Goodbye.